At this pivotal time in humanity's history, choices are highly consequential. This is your opportunity to advance further and faster, along with Gaia. Hi, I'm Deborah Lupien, voice of the Akashic Records, bringing you the September 2023 forecast for Lightworkers from Archangel Metatron. September is the time to let out a big sigh and chillax. After months of tension, worry, anticipation, there will be a calming period. We encourage you to take full advantage as much turmoil is headed your way in the months to come. This is a time to shift gears and cruise for a bit before it's time to put the pedal to the metal and roar into your future. Will the entire month be calm? We're not saying that. September will still have its moments. They'll just be less intense and less frequent. Have you noticed how the energy ebbs and flows in this respect? One month will be intense, then the next or the second next will be more of a respite. That is the natural order of things. To every season, there are ebbs and flows. Take full advantage of the ebbs so that you can experience higher frequency flows. This life voyage you're undertaking is a wondrous thing to behold, loaded with potential, always more than you could avail yourself. In this way, just like a banquet, you are in charge of surveying the offerings and choosing what is best for you. This is why we frequently remind you about being present in the moment, because what's best could change in an instant. Just as when you drive your motor vehicle for a distance, you are urged to be aware of slipping into highway hypnosis for your safety and that of others. So too in life, you would be wise to avoid checking out and running on autopilot, particularly during this time of transition. Keep checking in with yourself to be sure that you are present and awake. Look for opportune, inspired thoughts and take action quickly. Yes, life is moving quickly, but the secret to staying balanced and not getting bowled over by the powerful shifting energy is to stay present, making course corrections sooner. When you do that, you'll find more peace, fluidity, and joy. Anytime you find yourself stressing, that's a signal to stop and assess the situation. Where are you in a state of resistance? Once identified, get back into flow. Remember, your angels are available to do the heavy lifting. You make the choice, take action, then let the angels bring the necessary components to your attention to complete the project. Guard yourself from the debilitating energy sucks waiting to bring you to your knees. If it feels bad, you're probably off track. Don't hesitate. Call your angels the moment you notice. They'll help you bridge the gap and get back on course. So are you saying there are going to be big challenges hitting us in September? Like a tsunami? Given Gaia's status, that's a possibility. But at the moment, there's nothing on our radar of that magnitude. No, we're seeing fewer challenges. There's a feeling of the world having a massive exhale, then breathing in a hugely restorative breath, after which normal breathing resumes. Nothing to be overly concerned or worry about. Still, following past guidance about being prepared remains a wise choice. Powerful forces and resisting factions continue to clash over their vision for the future. Some of that may spill over into your life. Knowing it's possible is not a ticket for the worry train. Worry is never a wise choice. That energy attracts more of the same and spreads like a wildfire. Douse the smoldering twigs the moment you notice them, lest they turn into a destructive inferno. We notice that during such crises, many are reluctant to evacuate. Are your possessions really more valuable than your life, than your loved ones' lives? We realize it's a major inconvenience and for some a hardship to evacuate. However, you always have the opportunity to spin the story into something positive. Plus, evacuating is far less traumatic than the loss of life that might occur should you choose to put yourself in harm's way. This brings us back to being present in the moment and striving to always make the best, most empowered choice. Point made? What about the war in Ukraine? Is there an end in sight? The threads wound tightly around that situation have not yet loosened. Neither side envisions surrender. Like an angry, gaping wound, it cannot heal until it stops being aggravated. That timeline is still in flux. We can tell you it won't go on forever. We can tell you to call upon the angels to flood the war zone with healing love and energy. We can tell you that sending your own love and positive intention helps. At the moment, that's the wisest action you can take. Has the pandemic run its course, or should we be prepared for another onslaught? In response to this question, I receive a vision. There's a line of dark round seeds standing before me, stretching out to the horizon. They look like cannonballs waiting for their turn to be lobbed into the populace to create more destruction, chaos, and yes, death. The forces who control them plan to send them all over the planet. No special considerations, lest their plot be revealed. Metatron, is this humanity preying on humanity, or are extraterrestrials involved? We understand why you'd want to attribute something so heinous to off-worlders, but this is a homegrown plot for world dominance. You have no idea how deep their roots and how extensive their plan. That sounds ominous and sure to cause fear, worry, and panic. Definitely not conducive to relaxing and enjoying September. The Dark Ones are relentless. Their grand plan, like gears in a massive machine, never stops. Still, that is not cause for fear. Their machinations are perpetual. They've always been in play, right under your nose. What's different is now you've reached a level of awakening to see the truth. Yes, their machinations will cause hardship, challenge, and discomfort. However, they will ultimately fail. Their work is at cross purposes with their sole purpose, thus cannot succeed. When they exit their body, they will understand and experience deep regret at having once more wasted an opportunity to experience the sweet fulfillment of living their purpose. They've once more made unfortunate choices, and they will have yet more karma to balance. For yourself, focus on living your purpose as fully as possible. That is the way to defeat their efforts. Millions of lightworkers living in alignment with their soul are an unstoppable force. So, see to your own life and refrain from engaging with the dark ones, even if they are blood related. Your immortal soul takes precedence over everything, just as it does for every other soul in existence. From our higher perspective, we can see that millions of lightworkers living on purpose create their own tsunami of love that will flood every corner of the planet, transforming your world. So we ask you, what's there to worry about? Now, perhaps you're getting an inkling of why find what feeds your soul and do it is an integral part of the Prime Directive. It has always been thus. Truth is, you've lived entire lifetimes out of alignment, and you're still here, striving to do better, to be better. That has brought you to this pivotal time in humanity's history when your choices are highly consequential. This is your opportunity to advance further and faster, along with Gaia. Your future is glorious. We're excited for you and eagerly anticipate the day when the tides turn and you get a glimpse of what you've been living towards. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Plenty of time for that and the celebrations down the road. Meanwhile, do your best to hold on to being present every day, which leads to every hour, which leads to every minute and second, until it's not even a thought. You're simply always in the moment and savoring it. Keep reaching for peace, joy, and love. There's an endless supply. Bask in it and let it spill over, inviting others to partake. To quote Yogi Berra, it ain't over till it's over. And you, my beloved child, have reason for hope and celebration as you daily move closer to that which you seek. And so shall it be forever and ever. Amen. P.S. Less worry about what's going to happen tomorrow while focusing on enjoying the delights of today is key to success and happiness. Just saying. Well, friends, that concludes the September Lightworker Forecast from Archangel Metatron. I hope it helps, brings you peace, calm, because we are not to worry in this pivotal time. It's so important that we stand together in solidarity, faith, trust, believing that the angels are on our side and everything really will work out for us. Oh, and before you go, just a quick reminder, next Monday, September the 4th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is the September Metaphysical Chat. That's your chance to bring your metaphysical questions and I'll channel the answers for you. Can't wait to see you. Until then, bye for now.